Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Thank you, Ty. Guess what, Josh? Nobody heard any of that. Because Roadcaster decided to say, hey, timeout in OBS. So that's fun. Remind me to mark that
Okay.
at the end of the show. Thank you, Ty. MVP. Yep. Appreciate that. MVP series, 13 boxes left. I know, 20 boxes. Well, it's not that big. 13 boxes, 12 headliners. There's only one guy. We don't know who it is in the MVP. We know they're an MVP. And also, I was telling Josh I was lusting after two particular helmets in that series last night as I was not here in the room. The Steve Young is gone. But that Dan Marino has our name written all over it. Oh, I thought you're yawning. I thought you were mocking me.
No, I was doing ooh. That's not how I yawn. Ooh, yawn every time.
I don't know. Look, we're just getting to know
I
each
appreciate
other.
you. No judgment there.
I have a friend who used to burp like, "Bleh."
Yeah, that's awful.
I know. So, guys, we got so much to get after. Speaking of MVP, shout out Murphy Dore, taking a nice chunk of spots in that double. I've already linked the break page. But no, why would I close that? Why would I do that? Here we go. All right. Time to get down to business. Not to defeat the Huns. They've already been defeated. But we need to get these breaks underway, huh?
Well, we're 4 to go in that MVP double.
Mwah! Thank you, friends. This is our dice roll. We go to the dice roll every day, every show, many times a day, to figure out how many times we're going to be randomizing your names, not our names, your names, into our 8-spot divisional breaks. We need 6 or higher because we like to really thoroughly mix these names up. Josh,
Yes.
what do you think it's going to be today?
40. Sorry. Let's go.
Yeah, don't get on my. Don't
No,
step
yeah,
on my.
let's
corner,
go 11.
dog. 11. Great. I'm gonna go 22. Let's just double it, right? Give me that Andrew Wiggins number. Well, that's a 5. That ain't gonna work. 12.
Hey, one away.
All right. All right. 12 will be our dice roll for the day and our chase wheel spin. This is every series that you can find on our live break page, as I said, previously linked. And whatever this lands on, any breaks that close, we all 8 spots get filled. We open a box or 2 or 4. And next thing you know, boom, we got a guaranteed chase wheel spin on our hands. And what that means is your name, if you entered into that break, whether you won or did not, you will be entered into a top spot drawing for a chance at a $1 to $100 store credit into your Ultimate Autograph account. It's as simple as that. But if you do have any questions, please, a lot of literally moving parts here on the show. So don't hesitate to stop and ask. We love it when people say hi. Practice squad will be our chase wheel spin today. As I previously mentioned, that practice squad, that is as fresh as a daisy.
Oh, yes.
30 boxes out of 30 boxes, 15 headliners, all absolute banger names. Hot and fresh, piping hot and fresh and steaming out of the break oven. People wonder how we put our break series together, and a lot of them don't realize we have a kitchen back there, and it's we're actually cooking them up.
Yeah, we're
cooking
them
up.
Put them in an oven, and sometimes we burn them, and they go into the black and blue. But most of the times,
Yeah, we actually do have Baker Mayfield back there baking them. You think he's practicing during the week? No, he's not. Let me go ahead and give this a little refresh, and then let's dive in. Here's that practice squad. This is our chase wheel spin today. Everyone here is available. Look at that. Look, that's last night's Monday Night Football matchup right there. Cowboys, Raiders. You got Troy Aikman, Max Crosby on jerseys, Michael Penix Jr. on the Salute to Service 3.0. RIP to the rest of the season for Michael Penix Jr. Julius Peppers. I love that he's signing on some Bears stuff now, because every time we had him on some rightfully so Panther stuff, every Bears fan I'd be working a show with would be like, what a great Bear he was. So the love from the Bears to Julius Peppers was obviously there. There he is on the Rave Authentic. Edgerrin James on the alternate Cardinals Authentic. Chris Carter on the Rave Speed Flex. All I do is catch touchdowns. Tiki Barber, Giants Ring of Honor on the New York Camo. Barry Sanders on the Authentic Lions Rave. Howie Long, my first time seeing a Howie Long autograph here. A Hall of Famer on the Raiders Speed Flex. Tough one for the Raiders last night, but that's a double up. Max Crosby, Howie Long. Anquan Bolden, Edgerrin James, another double up right there. NFC West. Anquan Bolden, the Cardinals' great wide receiver on the Speed Flex. Sterling Sharp, Hall of Famer on the Packers Authentic. And then AJ Green, welcome to the jungle, on the Speed Flex right there. AJ Green, the great Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver. In addition to Michael Vick, Ricky Williams, Steve Largent. Steve Largent, you know, is going to be on that Seahawks, but Ricky Williams, Michael Vick could be on a myriad different of teams. But that's your practice squad. $102 for the double, as it should be. Those are your friends. Double ups galore. NFC North, Barry Sanders, Julius Peppers. AFC West, that Raiders double up. Boy, oh boy, we can keep going on and on. Oh boy, no, there's 3 ways there in that NFC North. Oh my goodness. 4 ways. Jeez, a whiz. NFC North loaded. NFC East, double up right there. Get up in that practice squad. 51 for a single, 102 for a double. Already 2 spots taken out of that double. Good job, friends. 2 spots left. 2 spots left. Who wants them in this rep series, replica helmet series break right here? Baby, you know they display just the same as Authentics. 24 boxes remaining. 15 headliners. No secondary headliners here. All photographed. So we're not messing around. Alvin Kamara, Puka Nacua, Ray Lewis on the Rave, Warren Sapp on the Lunar Eclipse, Michael Irvin on the Rave. We got Earl Campbell, the Tyler Rose of Texas, Phil Simms on the Rave, Eric Dickerson, salute to service, Jerry Rice on the Rave, Jim Kelly on the Rave-tastic, this one is.
Jimothy.
Josh Jacobs on the Golden Slate, Champ Bailey on the Flash, Drew Brees on the, he's got that gold paint pen on the Eclipse, LaShawn Shady McCoy, and Jay Jettas, Justin Jefferson on, yeah, you guessed it, another beautiful, beautiful Rave. 2 left, $102 as well. Same price point as the practice squad.
Yeah.
And Josh, I only say this to you because I know I'm going to do it myself in the 12 o'clock show later. Do be careful of those similar price point spots when you're putting them into the spreadsheet.
Absolutely.
I've been bitten many times by that. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. It's the MVP. The MVP series, baby. Look at this. It's illustrious. 13 boxes, 12 headliners. I can't wait to find out who that one mystery man is going to be. Brett Favre, Hall of Fame gunslinger on the Speed Flex. Lawrence Taylor, you know, not exactly easy to get defensive guys in this series since they're all MVPs.
It's not.
LT on the Rave goes to show you, yeah, he deserves every bit of it. Oh, Josh.
I know.
Josh, I can't even talk about
We
it.
talked about them. We literally talked about those helmet styles yesterday.
I'm liable to get very explicit and say all sorts of things like and I would love to, if I could put that, boy, what a day that would be. The Dan Marino, Dan the Man, color match ink on the Darkwater rivalry series. My goodness gracious. Kurt Warner, I need to move on. Kurt Warner on the Cardinals rave. That is absolutely gorgeous. Josh Allen, the reigning defending. That was the other one I wanted to see so badly. Is that Steve Young on the rivalry series? That is absolutely sick. Those, I think, if I have to remove the Dolphins out of it, I think the 49ers maybe have the best of the rivalry uniforms, but we got to see. Josh Allen. The Bills do have some good ones. Josh Allen, the MVP on that rave. Terrell Davis with that gold paint pen on the salute to service. Barry Sanders won an MVP, played one more year, and then said, you know what, I'm done. I'm good. I've done everything. I did it. I'm done. It's like at the end of There Will Be Blood. I'm finished. Earl Campbell, the Tyler Rose of Texas, here, not on a rep, on a full-size Speed Flex baby. So there you have it. Also, Sean Alexander and Poetry in Motion, Marcus Allen, still available here in the MVP series. It looks like we're going to have that double in the reps coming up. So we'll go ahead and wrap up this top-to-bottom rundown with a little look-see at the vault here. Here's the things you need to know about the vault. One, triple up in the AFC West. Bo Nix, you best believe. Ashton Genty. God, man. This guy just needs an offensive line. Especially for a back of his size, but of his talent. Get him an offensive line and watch him flourish. Give him a little bit of room to run. He's a tiny guy. He doesn't need much.
He is.
Just give him a little bit of room. And let's see what happens. And then Keenan Allen, making the most of what he's been given. The best Charger receiver of all time, Keenan Allen. Third and Keenan. Those close to him like to call him.
Start to feel bad for Raiders fans. It's a weird feeling.
I mean, that's a bandwagon all in of itself, is feeling bad for Raiders fans. But what left of them there are?
Yeah.
You know? To the wind they are. That was a Cowboys home game last night. No matter which way you slice it. That Keenan Allen Speed Flex, beautiful custom work, gradient two-tone. Not the only Speed Flex we have left there. Brett Favre on the winter warning. Alternate helmet right there for the Packers. Absolutely gorgeous. Got to see it in person. And then, my man, the only autograph that's going to make me possibly happier than the Marino to see live, it's going to be that Zach Thomas. Without a doubt, no diggity. So let's, nothing to go over in the jerseys because it's three good boxes, but nary a headliner to be found. But you know how we roll here at Ultimate Autographs. So we got a rep double on the way. I don't know why I turned into the big bopper.
Robbie's turning into a producer extraordinaire. Not turning into, he already was, but man, did he kill it.
Yes, sir. Double number 4 is double number 4. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of reps. Bring it off of here. Let's get our names on the screen. And if you see your name there on the screen, Mr. Ryan Andreessen, Stephen Remick, Robert Pratt, Kevin Sweet, or Michael McNamara, hit me up with 2 box numbers or a wheel request. 2 box numbers or the appropriate number of wheel requests. Please, pretty please, with a cherry. In fact, a maraschino cherry on top. So, 2 box numbers in our replica series, or the right amount of wheel requests from Ryan, Steven, Robert, Kevin, or Michael. You catch any of that Monday night game there, Josh?
No. Well, a little bit of the beginning. And
Sure.
that's kind of all you needed to see, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then I was off to the movies.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You had an engagement at the theater last night.
Very good.
It's
Good
a
to see
little
you.
sneak
Was it called a
preview.
preview? Yeah.
Sneak preview of Wicked for Good.
That's right.
Sounds like I got a fine time ahead of me on Sunday is when our tickets are for that. It's
Yeah,
Sunday.
you should have a very good time. You should have a very good time.
Well,
That's all it was. It was a good time. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the first.
Indeed. There's a couple original songs in there, I believe.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. In fact,
Interesting.
they don't change any of the story. But I looked at my girlfriend. I was like, "Did that happen?" She's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize how much I forgot about Wicked." because-
Second acts of musicals can get a little fuzzy.
Well, and Defying Gravity just really stays in your mind.
Yeah.
To the point where you don't realize, hey, I didn't take away much else from this. I didn't realize how much of a political allegory the entirety of Wicked feels like. Because I first watched it as a child, and then now watching it through the socioeconomic lens I see it through today, I'm like, wow, this is a masterpiece in geopolitics.
Yeah. It's
And that was my takeaway. But the songs are fun.
but the songs are fun. That actually makes me feel really good that you could because oftentimes when they do the original song thing, and I'm just gonna go to the wheel, they'll like stick out like a sore thumb because it's usually a musical that was like originally conceived like 20, 30 years ago, and then they're gonna plop like 2 new songs in that were made last week, and they just stick out. So it makes me glad to hear that. It sounds like they were all, consistent. Where's my wheel? Here we go. 30 boxes, right? Yeah. All right. Enough musical corner with Josh and Rip on UA in the AM. That's probably the last thing you tuned in for. Box 29. 29. In the reps, we have that. And box when you zoom into your lives. 22. We do have 22.
The casting for that movie, though, might be like all-time great.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan Bailey alone, like what a find that guy was. And he was great in that whatchamacallit? The middling Jurassic Park movie.
I didn't see the middling one. I hadn't seen Jurassic Park until this year.
My goodness.
And I have boy, do I have a take about Jurassic Park.
Oh my. Well, so the new one that they came out with, Fierro was in it.
Yeah.
And but I'll tell you, they really like smuggled in a whole other movie into that Rebirth movie.
Did
It
they
was
really?
Nuts. Yeah. All right, let's figure out where our divisions are gonna lie. The old wifey, huge Jurassic Park fan. In fact, our favorite roller coaster is the Velocicoaster.
Oh,
at,
that one is nuts.
it's
so great.
It's almost a perfect
new.
roller
It's within
coaster.
the last 3 years, I believe.
What's that?
It's a very relatively new coaster.
Yes.
There. Very
Yeah.
new. Probably the newest, I think. The newest major one for sure.
Epic Universe would like a word. The same makers that did
I forgot about
Velocicoaster
that.
did Stardust Racers as well. Here we go. 12 clicks. 12 clicks. You want to talk about Universal? They have plenty of Wicked stuff. I think there's like a Wicked installation at Universal Studios. B. Wilson, I thought Rebirth was actually really good, but my expectations are really going into it with a whole new cast. I agree. The first half was like Exposition City and very rough to get through IMO, but you have that whole like other plot with the family, which like once you kind of get over the fact that what on earth are they doing there, it actually starts to feel like a original like Jurassic Park movie, which is kind of fun. That and the all them new critters, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I love them making new critters. Hey, here we go. NFC North, Michael McNamara, as well as the NFC East, Kevin Too Sweet. NFC South, AFC West, Robert Pracht, NFC West, AFC East, Stephen Remick, AFC North, Ryan Andreessen, Mr. Bofa, with the, oh my goodness, where'd I go? AFC South. Here we go. Best of luck, gang. As we are watched over and protected by the Cheezosaurus Rex on Team USA Basketball. Let's see who we got. Box 22. 22. Why is my chase not showing? My goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. No. No.
Is Rebirth with Chris Pratt, or is that the one with
That's
Scarlett
the
Johansson?
Rebirth is the Scarlett Johansson one.
I heard that one was actually not too bad.
It was honestly, again, low expectations, but a lot more solid than I thought it was going to be. The Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard ones are Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and Jurassic World Dominion. And they get increasingly ridiculous. That last one is almost just incoherent.
Yeah.
But what do you expect? Hey, here we go. You know, the dinosaurs need the temperate climates.
Yeah, they do.
And there are a few more temperate climates in the NFL here with this JSA certified autograph than Tampa Bay with the Buccaneers Super Bowl MVP Dexter Jackson right there. The serial killer Dexter was down in Miami. The Super Bowl MVP Dexter up there in Tampa Bay. There you go. Dexter Jackson, NFC South, Kevin, 2 sweet with the first hit of this rep series of the day. Congratulations there, Kevin. Let me get you written up here. Okay. One out the gate. There you go, baby. Salute to service. As we said, JSA has the certification. Riddell has the replication. Beautiful paint pen, inscription, mo letters, mo numbers, mo Roman numerals even. That's mo cash, mo money. It's a bit cheesy over here. There you go. All right, there goes the first of this double. Oh, and it's been no trouble whatsoever. So thank y'all so much for closing that out. Be sure we're, breaking and chewing gum. Be getting spots into those other series. The MVP absolutely loaded. Only 13 boxes left. Full-size authentics are better. All MVPs, 12 headliners remaining. First win from Kevin Sweet. Kevin, baby, talk to us, my man. How you doing out there? Thanks for joining us this morning. And how'd you find us? And what teams do you like to root for, collect, all that good stuff? Please let us know, Kevin. So happy to have you here. Congratulations, man.
Attaboy, Kevin.
Attaboy, Kevin. This is that Warren Sapp. That's a double up right there. So on top of a first win, here, box 20, what am I, come on, 29. Let's see what we got. Well, not a double up, but we are staying in the South. And we are staying on a salute to service. And we are upping the stakes with a headliner, Hall of Famer, my favorite running style of all time. Go look it up on YouTube. 2,000 yard. In fact, he still holds the record for most yards in a season. Eric Dickerson on the salute to service. We got Beckett with the certification, Riddell with the replication. Absolutely gorgeous piece here. Eric Dickerson, AFC South, Ryan Andreessen Bofa with the opener Magic Party Starter. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Well done there, Ryan.
Bofa.
A veteran of our armed services. So he's definitely awfully appreciative of our Salute to Service series here. Series.
Both a what?
D's.
Jamar Chase suspended this week.
What happened? So did him and
spit
Jalen
on-
Ramsey
yeah,
got in
he-
a fight?
He spit on Ramsey.
Oh.
And Ramsey
okay.
punched him. Nobody caught it. Very, very similar to the Jalen Carter situation earlier this
Yeah.
year. And
Yeah.
it is.
God, that was this year, huh?
Can you believe it?
Wow.
Pat's schedule somehow gets even easier.
You somehow managed to
crazy?
make this about the Patriots.
I can do
you
it.
Are,
You are
you're
the
a
king of
talented,
improv.
talented man.
But I am the king of getting it back to the Patriots.
I gotta get you together with all of the New England area improvisers, and y'all can just do some Pats prov or whatever.
It's like what's the game? How many you give me 2 names and I just do the movie connections all the way to get to I can do that
6
with
degrees,
the Patriots. Yeah.
whatnot. Eric Dickerson.
And we have that MVP double coming up right now.
Ooh, that's the sound I make. when I'm excited.
Fredo, we all have our moments, and I think some of the time, like, you're not wrong. It's just one of those things that's like, I think there are parts, obviously they make plenty of money in that, but I think there are parts that are hard being any public figure
Yeah.
at any point, because you get up, the cameras are always on in a very competitive environment.
Competition gets things,
know.
it increases the temperature of things.
I think sometimes we forget that it's like, especially in that scene, you forget cameras are on and you're just,
Best I can ask for from Jamar Chase, obviously we love him here in the break room, love to watch him. You just hope he learns from it. you know?
and he will. If there was a camera on me every LA Fitness game I ever played, my mother wouldn't be very happy. Granted, I've never spit on anyone at an LA Fitness, but
Sure. Yeah, also, come on. You gotta be, look, you're gonna be on that many cereal boxes, you gotta own up to being a role model,
yeah.
Why Dennis Rodman was never on any cereal boxes. Hey, we got that MVP double. This is gonna get us down to 11 boxes. And frankly,
Oh boy, that's an order. Matthew McClellan, knowing how to play, seeing the ratios and saying, "Yeah, I'll get 2 spots in that quad."
hey, yo, Matt McLaughlin with the McLaughlin Report. Shout out, my dude. All right, hold on. Let me get this formatted here. There we go. Message coming eminently in the chat. No. MVP, MVP, MVP. There we go. MVP double number 2.
As we wait for those, I'll tell you my theory on Jurassic Park.
Real quick, Dan Jobbett, Murphy Dore, Dustin Aronson, Stephen Lenhart, please. 2 boxes or a wheel request. Jurassic Park, please.
Everybody takes the moral of that movie completely wrong. They think it's don't make Jurassic Park because humans shouldn't play God. Every little thing that they had there, the electric fences, everything worked until a security malfunction. They had one guy basically betray the entire park. Now that's more the moral of the story there is you can't trust other human beings, but the technology and everything worked. If you could just trust the doctors you have within,
If I can
could
kind of
function.
extend what you just said, I think you could also kind of bring that back around to say, because why did old Wayne Knight Newman from Seinfeld, why did he do it? For greed. He did it for not that much money,
yeah.
Well,
he got what was coming.
I know, but again, the whole thing came collapsing down because of greed. And you could also go ahead and say, like,
Let's say 17.
12 and 19. 12 and 19 in the MVP. You could also go as far as to say, like, maybe just don't make the scary ones.
And then every other movie forgets the main plot of the first one. Like, then it suddenly becomes, oh, the park stinks. It's
Right.
like, now, this is coming from someone who hasn't seen the other movie. So,
But yeah, it's very much just like, You know, I'd still probably be in awe of just like all the plant eaters. This is still pretty incredible. I don't need to see a T-Rex eat a goat. Not yet, anyway. We'll get there. But you don't need to open with that. All right, let's get our names 12 times on the randomization. What's up?
Never mind, I misheard you.
All right. 12 and 19 here. Thank you so much.
Bob.
What's happening, Bob? Palunas? Palunas? Where are the Chaser speed flexes? Which breaks? Bob? MVP? Vault? And Practice Squad also has some speed flexes.
The Vault has a beautiful custom speed flex in there too on a Keenan Allen.
Yeah, so check those out. Let us know which ones you may be eyeing. The MVP, before I open these boxes, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Jim Brown, Earl Campbell speed flexes. Did I skip over that Jim Brown when I was doing the rundown? That's insane. Custom drip Jim Brown, by the way. First time, perfect pronounced. Hey, all right. Love getting it in one.
Palalunas?
Palalunas.
How about that?
Vault has that Brett Favre winter warning alternate speed flex, and as Josh mentioned, the Keenan Allen custom two-tone Charger speed flex. Practice Squad, Chris Carter speed flex on a Rave, Howie Long speed flex, Anquan Bolden speed flex, and an AJ Green with a Welcome to the Jungle inscription on it. So let us know who your squads are, who you like to collect, all that stuff. MVP is very solid. We're about to do 2 boxes in that right now. We got to randomize our names. So we'll figure that out. And then next thing you know, we got 2 helmets on the table. So here's our names. Dan, Murphy, Dustin, Steven. 12 times we go on the randomizer. Yeah, the MVP is loaded. Obviously, it's all former MVPs, speed flexes, or full-size authentics. Nothing short of that. And again, that custom drippy drip Jim Brown and the Dan Marino on the rivalry series Dark Water. My goodness gracious!
It'll come down to what happens here, of course. But our box number in the MVP is 13 right now, and now it's going to be 11. Once it gets to an even number, we might be tempted to just go double the rest of the way home, depending on how this goes.
Say less.
The reason I say that now is because Joyce gets in. Joyce brings us to 4 to go, and the MVP single number 2. So if the single is something you want to be a part of, there's only 4 spots left to do so before what will feel like probably a double push the rest of the way.
Sounds good. Yeah, Bob, you're not wrong, man. Practice Squad, especially for the price as well, to get speed flexes in there. And every headliner you see there is available. But yeah, the names, the prestige is going to be a little bit higher in the MVP as well as the Vault. But those Practice Squad speed flexes, if you're just if you're speedy hunting, Practice Squad's a solid spot. Here we go. Box. Man, come on. Let me just try this one more time. I need space.
I want you to want me.
I need you to need me. Box 12, MVP series. I got to give the MVPs the proper respect and stand up.
I didn't even notice the Taco Bell on your shirt.
My
It's
University
great.
of Taco Bell.
It's great.
Probably paid more in tuition to Taco Bell than I did my actual university.
Hey.
Hey. All right.
Probably got more back, too.
I certainly did. Whoo boy, did I. Let's go. It was nice, you know, a nice little opener with those, All right, well, mystery solved.
Uh-oh.
We know who the bonus banger is. We know who the mystery man is. Boomer Esiason right there. Bengals former MVP, 1988. What were you doing in 1988, Josh? You can't even say you were a gleam in your father's eye. Beckett has the certification on the full-size authentic. That beautiful Bengals orange right there with the color paint pen. Gorgeous. Boomer Esiason, AFC North, Murphy, Dore, locking it down, baby. Absolutely beautiful.
My father was 12 then.
My God. I am closer in age to your dad than you.
Yeah, how's that?
You can do the rest of this break, right? I got to go die in a field somewhere. Murphy Dore, congratulations.
Ryan saying he feels old. I apologize, Ryan. Ryan, I can stash those comments. There's, I can keep them.
Yeah, you want to just like age up already? Come on.
Yeah.
Let's move it along.
I shaved too. I should have just kept
Can't
it.
you get that late in life Jack disease? You heard of that movie Jack? The Robin Williams movie where he's like aging quickly?
No.
It's like a reverse Benjamin Button.
No, but I do know those diseases exist. I can't believe you just wished that on me.
I didn't wish it. I was asking if you could.
Oh.
It was an inquiry, not a wish.
I'm gonna
You can deny
gracefully
it.
deny that call.
As was I, Bob. Hey, Bob and I, we are contemporaries. Both of Ryan already was having the Mariners break his 5-year-old heart in '88.
So now I want to reiterate that single. It's only headliners left. Get into that single if you want to be a part of the single, because then we're going to switch to doubles. And that quad's going to go. And the quad now, you're getting a headliner. So it's just 4 headliners.
Yeah. Shooting fish in a barrel, really, at this point.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Box 19. 19, all right. Only known names from here on out in that MVP. Really taking a lot of guesswork out of this. Just a matter of who and when and where. Hot dog. One of the fiercest, roughest, toughest, meanest, SOBs to ever grace God's green turf. Lawrence Taylor right there on that Giants riggedy rave. Looking beautiful. NFC East, Dustin Aronson, 1 spot, 1 shot, all he needed. Dustin Aronson with look at that signature right there. Hall of Famer.
Hold the finish.
Former MVP.
Hold the finish.
LT. Woo, there you go. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
Well done, Dustin. Done and Dustin.
So
Right
I
there.
would close out that single right now if that's the price point you want to be at. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Earl Campbell, Jim Brown, Dan Marino, Brett Favre, Josh Allen, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. I mean, Kurt Warner.
It's like all the best players ever.
Just get in. You want to be a part of the NFL top 25.
On awesome helmets, too.
Yeah. Get in now. Let's get that quad done. Because, you probably want to get the quad done, then be able to reevaluate, do we keep a quad up or do we go double the rest of the way? We'll see. But
It
that's
definitely clear things up. For
yeah,
sure.
it definitely would.
Strategically. There is strategy in this.
Yeah, you just, that's how you play. We are 5 to go in that quad.
And for there being 11 boxes left and 4 speed flexes, we certainly did jump around and miss those speed flexes. So I can't have another speed flexless morning. Excuse me. That was gross and unbecoming of a proper break host. All right. Let's go back to this page and reassess. It is 9:45 in the morning, 9:45 a.m. You are rocking and rolling here with Rip and Josh on UA in the AM. This ain't no Good Morning America, baby. You can't hit a full-size speed flex from Michael Strahan on GMA.
No, you cannot.
Al Roker ain't going to be like, hey, welcome to today. And by the way, here's Lawrence Taylor. No, Al Roker ain't doing that for you. Rip and Josh are. There you have it. So let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's take another look, see at this break page. What we got? That practice squad double, $102. All 30 boxes available. All headliners still available. It is our Chase wheel spin. So at the end of the show, you close one of these bad boys out. You got a chance at potentially $1 to $100 added to your Ultimate Autographs account. As I said, everyone still there. Troy Aikman, Max Crosby, Michael Penix, Julius Peppers, pardon me, Edgerrin James. Jeez, Liz. Drink some water here. Pardon me. Chris Carter on the Speed Flex, Tiki Barber, Barry Sanders, Howie Long on the Speed Flex, Anquan Bolden on the Speed Flex, Sterling Sharp, AJ Green on the Speed Flex. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Count on 4 Speed Flexes. $51 in the single, $102 in the double. Whew. Let's see. Troy Aikman. Double him up. The 3-time Super Bowl winning quarterback, Hall of Famer. Double him up with Tiki Barber. Oh, let me not forget. Michael Vick, Ricky Williams, Steve Largent in the secondary headliners. So Aikman, Tiki Barber, and if Michael Vick is on an Eagles, boom, that's a 3-way double up in the NFC East. Doubles are your friends. Max Crosby, first of all, one of the scariest dudes in the league. We already got one of the scariest dudes of all time, Lawrence Taylor. Max Crosby scares me through the TV screen, Josh.
Yeah.
He is a walking horror film. Max Crosby, double him up with the Raiders legend, television legend, Sprint commercial legend, Howie Long on the Speed Flex. AFC West right there, double up, bada bam. Let's see. NFC South, Michael Penix on that 3.0, salute to service. Depending on what the Ricky Williams is on, if he's on a Saints, that's a double up right there. Doubles are your friends. Shout out Dan Jobbit, making a splash this morning. Good morning, Dan the man, doing the job. You got Julius Peppers on that rave. And let me just tell you that NFC North, awfully ravey, gravy ravey in that NFC North 4-way double up. Julius Peppers on the authentic rave. Chris Carter on the rave Speed Flex with the inscription. Barry Sanders on the Lions rave authentic. The Lion King. And then the newly minted Hall of Famer Sterling Sharp on the Packers standard authentic. 4 ways you could double up in the NFC North. NFC West, Edgerrin James on that Cardinals alternate. And then Anquan Bolden on the Speed Flex for that Cardinals beautiful deep red bird right there. Doubles are your friends. And then depending, again, we have had Ricky Williams on some Ravens before. So if he is on a Ravens, AJ Green, Ricky Williams, boom. That's also potentially a double up. Doubles are your friends. AJ Green on that Speed Flex with the inscription as well. Mo letters, Mo numbers, Mo Green. AJ Green with the Welcome to the Jungle inscription. But that is right.
I loved AJ Green.
He was great.
He was like my first, not to make people feel old again. He was like my first like real exposure to like a wide receiver with talent, which I know is weird to say because but he was kind of the gap bridger for like, post Moss into the new era.
Well,
into
even,
the Antonio Brown era, so to speak.
even
you know,
for
like,
the Bengals themselves, it bridged them from the Chad Johnson era. Then you had the AJ Green era, and then obviously the Jamar Chase, T. Higgins era.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like, oh yeah, Bengals just can't
You
stop
wouldn't label
having
that-
great wide receivers.
You wouldn't label that the Antonio Brown era.
Well, for the Bengals specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like you can go micro
T.
on
Higgins,
just the
Jamar Chase.
Bengals
I see.
itself.
Yeah. How many rings?
Look, man, it's tough to win a Super Bowl, all
It
right?
is.
You know, especially being in the AFC North with the Steelers and the Ravens. You know, they don't make it easy.
Man, that was the most New England snob. I need to pull it back. I need to pull it back. No, I can identify that immediately.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
No, I heard it come out of my mouth, and that was, yeah.
Hey, shout out Ryan, just catching up on the YouTubes. Thank you for the Dickerson hit. Hey, you're very welcome. You done did it all yourself. Ashley Roberson, good morning. He graduated from Somerville High School where I went to school. I think he was a senior when he was a freshman. I was a senior when he was a freshman. Hey, look, who's left in the hard count? Eric Michael is asking. Hard count reps? Every
Everyone.
headliner.
Every headliner.
Every headliner. Oh, AJ Green. Ashley's talking about. Yeah, graduated from Somerville High School. I was a senior when he was a freshman. It's always fun, like, you know, being able to, like,
Finding the
you go
connection.
to the high school football games going like, I don't know, these are just guys I go to school with. And it's just like, oh, you're going to be like a professional
Yes.
at this specifically. But yeah, Eric, everything in the reps.
But tell
is
Eric
there.
what's going on in the MVP as well.
Yeah, Eric, the real play this morning, except the Eric Dickerson. That is correct. Thank you, Bofa.
Oh, because that's where we got it.
Yes.
From. Sorry. I'll
Yep,
update.
you're all good. You're all good. MVP is absolutely loaded. 11 boxes, 11 headliners, including this Jim Brown right here. One of the absolute, even for MVPs, for Hall of Famers, he's a legend amongst them as well. This Jim Brown on the Drip Custom Speed Flex. There you go, Ryan. Also still available. I'll start from the bottom right. Earl Campbell, the Tyler Rose of Texas on the Houston Oilers Speed Flex. There's that Jim Brown. Barry Sanders on the alternate authentic. Terrell Davis with the gold paint pen. Josh Allen on the Rave. Kurt Warner on the Rave. Brett Favre on the Speed Flex.
I'm guessing this is an Eric Linnell. No, Alfredo.
And then that Dan Marino.
Dan the man. Do it for Rip, huh?
Do it for yourself. You'd be honored and lucky to have such a statement piece, such as that. The Dark Waters Rivalry Edition, Dan Marino. It's just, you're going right to the top right there. Best Dolphin you can get on the best Dolphin helmet maybe ever. That MVP, absolutely gorgeous. Sean Alexander, Marcus Allen, also still in there. 3 left in that MVP single. BT dubs. Vault. Doubles. Quads even. Your friend in the vault. Between that custom Keenan Allen, the rookie Ashton Genty, and the Bo Nix, that Keenan Allen, Speed Flex. Gorgeous, by the way. Brett Favre also still available on the Winter Warning Speed Flex. Zach Thomas, my guy. Zach Thomas, secondary headliner. Yeah, and jerseys. Hey, y'all know the jerseys. So, have at it. Bob Palalunas hopping in. What kind of trouble are you getting yourself into? There you go. Hop in the single of that MVP. That's what's up. Get your toes wet.
Again,
Done got MVP.
probably
yeah.
our last single in there. Just reading the writing on the wall.
Needs that Marino, he says. That's a man of taste right there.
Dan the man.
So
Does Ashley want to, just looking at the entry point, with the merino there and the odds that sit. But also, we know Ashley, more of a jersey mini player and enjoys watching. But always like throwing it out for Ashley, which is an opportunity because I know she's a big Merino fan, big Dolphins fan.
I mean, you look at that and you just start drooling as a Dolphins
I haven't
fan.
gotten to speak with Ashley since the two wins. How are we feeling as a Miami fan? Are you like Rip, where you're just like, well, you know, I enjoy the win, but like, what's it going to do for our future? Or are you just enjoying the wins?
Trust me, I'm enjoying the moment as I'm in them.
And then you're like sitting there thinking about it. Well, me tying it back. I was desperately upset when Chad Ryland missed the field goal made the field goal against missed the field goal. I don't know. One of the things I thought, man, we should have had the 1 seed and or the 1 pick, and we're not going to. Oh, that's what it was. It was, I don't know, one of those wins. We should have been in the first spot. We would have taken Caleb Williams, and fate took us to where we were.
You talking about Jared Stidham? Jared Stidham game?
Probably that one. I don't know. But you get my point. It's like, if the Pats aren't sitting at 4, they're probably not taking, or 3, they're probably not taking May. They're probably taking Caleb, who looks good too. So I guess either way, you can't be too upset. But I think sometimes you don't want to tank because you never know who's
You
gonna
never
be there.
know. It's.
I mean, Abdul Carter is like he was supposed to be an automatic,
Yeah.
you know, and he's a little bit less automatic. Again, it is early.
Well, here's Ashley saying, I love the wins. I love winning against teams that they think we should lose to. That is always fun, being a bit of a spoiler. But that also makes me mad knowing if we can beat them, why aren't we undefeated or at least beating the teams we should be beating? Very frustrating. It random thought that popped into my head this morning on the way to work. We lost to the Browns.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough. But the Browns and Jets are going to play. And that's going to be like watching. You ever seen the movie The Room by Tommy Wiseau? It's going to be like watching a movie so bad it's great. It's going to be watching a football game so bad it's an instant classic. Maybe that happens.
Is The Room with the clip on? Oh, hi, Mark.
Yes.
Yes.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Here in Chicago, at the Music Box Theater. First of all, if you ever get a chance to go see any films at the Music Box, highly recommend doing it. They got 70 millimeter, spectacular.
Ooh. I saw Oppenheimer 70 millimeter.
You saw what?
Oppenheimer 70 millimeter IMAX. Let me tell you something. That was amazing.
Jealous.
Yeah.
Did the full Oppenheimer in IMAX, Barbie afterwards. We straight up tailgated for it. It was one of the best days ever.
Wow.
Music Box, they'll do a midnight showing of The Room like once a month.
Oh, really?
Highly recommend.
That's
so
funny.
much fun. That and also just talking about movies and stuff. Is Pope Leo trying to become Pope of movies here? Is he trying to
remind me after the show to show you one of the funniest things I've ever seen? It's Pope Leo over like synth music in front of a crowd in front of like the Notre Dame, and it starts to rise. You're like, there's going to be a beat drop when he finishes this prayer, and he finishes it. Bass drops, lasers just start going. It is one of the
Chicago's Pope right there, baby.
Craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's Chicago's Pope, baby.
The Pope threw a rave.
I seriously think he's trying to lure Tom Cruise away from Scientology single-handedly.
He might do it.
Like, come on, come to the Catholicism side, Tommy. Come on.
He might do it.
You know, it's a lot less expensive than Scientology.
One to go in the single MVP.
No, that's sold
It's
out.
sold
Josh.
out. Oh, I apologize.
It's sold out. Our wonderful viewers, customers, loyal fans, quicker than we can even take the orders on
the
internet.
Let's see. Did it sell out on that one, or did I miss something? I think I missed something.
What's the last order you're looking at there? I'm looking at Murphy Dore taking 2 spots.
We're gonna go make sure we get everybody in here.
Cross those J's, dot those J's. Bob Sorry was driving when got the MVP spot. Which headliners are left for the MVP? No worries, Bob. Cool. Brett Favre on the Speed Flex, Dan Marino on the Rivalry Dark Water Speed Flex, Kurt Warner on the Rave Authentic, Josh Allen on the Rave Authentic, Terrell Davis on the Salute to Service Authentic, Barry Sanders on the Alternate Authentic, Jim Brown on the Drippy Drip Speed Flex, Emmett Smith on the Standard, and Earl Campbell on the Oilers Speed Flex, Sean Alexander, Marcus Allen also available there, Bob. So we got that single coming up soonsies. We just want to make sure that everybody is square and not in like, you know, the 60s, 70s uncool way. I'm not calling y'all squares. I just want to make sure, you know, we got this, you know.
I was missing Bofa,
High stakes here.
but we got Bofa back.
We're playing with live ammo. So we got to make sure everything's on the up and up. So there we have it. Sounds like we're good to go in this second MVP single. Please drop me one box in that MVP single. I'm looking at you. Ronnie and Sulaco, Josh Bateman, Adam Keach, which, by the way, Adam, welcome aboard this wackadoo starship we call Ultimate Autographs. Please hit me with a box number, how you found us, and who you like to root for and collect. You can win amazing things such as this. Well, not this one. This has already been won. But like this Lawrence Taylor Authentic. Joyce Malfo, Ryan Andreessen, Bob Palalunas, and Murphy Dore. Please, one of you lovely folks, hit me up with a box number or a wheel request. Ronnie, Joshua, Adam, Joyce, Ryan, Bob, or Murphy. Those numbers are scrolling along the bottom.
And again, that single is now down, so play in the double, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all about the doubles from here on out.
It's all about the doubles
It's
because
all
all of them are
headliners.
headliners.
What else? What else are we doing if not playing nothing but
Quad.
doubles?
The quad was 4?
4 to go.
4 to go.
4 to go in that quad. 8. Got 8 from Bob.
That's 6.
Thank you, Bob.
Bob said 6.
6. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my gosh, am my eyes starting to go?
I'm junior.
No. All right. Now off. Off to randomizer. Off to randomizer. Deja, deja, deja vu. Thank you for the name confirmation there, Bob. You read my mind in that I was thinking, do I ask? I'm pretty sure. Covering bases. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Also, please be careful if you are indeed driving and braking.
Yes.
Please, all of you out there, because Bob ain't the only one.
You know, Ryan pulls over for the brakes.
Yeah, and that is appreciated.
And that's what you should do, to be honest. That's the recommendation, the official recommendation of Josh Scott in the break room is pull over, be safe when you're braking.
Hit your brakes to hit your brakes.
Well coined.
Thank you. 10, 11, 12. Hot dog.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog.
All right. Let's review. Murphy Dore, NFC North, AFC South. Ryan Andreessen, NFC South. Josh Bateman, NFC East. Ronnie Ansalaco, NFC West. Adam Keach, AFC North. Murphy Dore, we went over this. Joyce Maffo, AFC East. Bob Palalunas, AFC West. Gang, box 6 in the MVP. 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 All right. How we looking? How we feeling? It's going pretty well for arguably the greatest player in all of Detroit history,
Oh, hello.
Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders on this beautiful alternate Lions full-size, authentic, what they used to wear, pads inside, Beckett and Schwartz Sports with the certification. All you got to do is scan that QR code, and that'll tell you all the information you need to know about where and when and how this helmet was signed by the Barry Sanders with the beautiful silver paint pen match right there. Absolutely gorgeous hit in the NFC North. Murphy Dore, well done. Congratulations. Murph's second win. Hit that Boomer Esiason earlier. Reigning headliner, or well, reigning hits for Murphy Dore.
Playing with house money. Does he get in the quad again? Or I don't. Is he in the quad? Let's see. At this point,
might as well.
he's not. I would get at least one spot if I'm
If you're
him.
coming out like
You're
this?
playing with house money. You know where it's at. I'd play in there.
Dan Jovic correctly pointing out Murphy on a roll now. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Derek. Well, Derek, got a rep just like it. And they display the same. That they certainly do. But boy, when you get it in your hand. Ain't nothing like it. Oh, man, sorry. I turned around ready for another box because I was like, oh, yeah, just instinctually,
Nope.
this is a double, right?
Nope, not
No.
this time.
But that should be the case here forward. Again, also, speed flexes are eluding us. What are we going to do
I
about
know.
that?
Playing the quad. That's what I mean. That's how you solve that problem. And
That
it's certainly
is.
not a problem for anyone now looking to play.
Speaking of problem, Josh, you mind if I take a little rip stop? Yeah. Hold it down. Much appreciated.
What are we going to do? What are we going to get done before he gets back? What can we get done before he gets back? I'm looking at four quad box spots that are waiting to go. Welcome to Josh Scott on QVC. 632, that's the entry point, but let me paint you a little picture. Josh Allen's still in there. 4 speed flex is still in there. Let's say you walk away with a Marino speed flex and a Josh Allen. Yeah, I'd say you're doing pretty well. Trying to see what else we got in there. Let me pull up the graphic for myself here so I could see it. Hey, that is a gorgeous. These lids are beautiful. Look at that Jim Brown, that drip, huh? Stuff a little Jim Brown action. Oh, Jim Brown helmet there. Terrell Davis with the gold paint pen, also beautiful. That Dan Marino, though, is ridiculous. I do feel somewhat strongly that because of the ratio, like that's why I'd say playing the quads and the doubles, because especially the quad, the odds of the Marino and the Josh Allen coming out at the same time, imagine walking away here with a Marino and a Josh Allen in the same break. That is only real. I mean, technically it's possible in the double, but it's way more possible. It's double. I mean, it literally is double the possibility in the quad. That's why I'd get in there, do that. I don't think we're even talking about the fact that that's a double up opportunity, unless I missed it earlier. Let's see, what else do we have? I think that's the only double up. You guys seeing one that I'm not? Very possible. That's a West. Yeah, the double up in there is an AFC East. AFC's being Mr. Marino and Josh Allen. Josh Allen, the MVP, 6 touchdowns this weekend, huh? He wants to win. not front running for MVP anymore, but he definitely still could win it. I mean, the MVP, I don't like to admit it, Drake May Glazer, but that race is still wide open. And Josh Allen 100% could win it still. We're talking about how the Marino and the Josh Allen are double up opportunity in that quad.
That was a secret, Josh. We're not supposed to talk about
Well, I did it anyway. I let the cat out of the bag. The
10
cat
boxes left.
is out of the bag. 10 of them left.
Yeah. Barry Sanders, gone.
I didn't want the cat to be in the bag anymore. Sue me.
Kurt Warner, Sean Alexander's a double up.
Oh, there's that one.
Marcus Allen and Terrell Davis is a double up. Sanders and Favre was a double up, but y'all had to play the single. So yeah, doubles and quads.
So I said it and he did it.
Doubles and quads.
I told Murphy, I said, Murphy,
What are you doing?
house money.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, no, he's right. And he got 2 spots in that quad.
I've checked with my advisors, and that checks out.
2 to go. Who's going to close us out? Timothy Oslo not seen in here.
Timmy, where you at this
Fozzie
morning?
Ozzy should get a quad box spot. If he's in here, I don't know if he's in here right
Timmy was playing pretty hard in the lotto yesterday, so maybe taking a day.
Yeah.
Not to lick all the wounds, but there were a few wounds to lick. But he ended on a high
Well,
note.
the magic combo is back.
That is true. That is
So-
true. Man, yeah. Heck of a day to get started here. No reason to let that momentum wither away. Let's see where we're at. How we looking across the board. Don't forget that practice squad. That's our Chase wheel spin. All 30 boxes remain. Every headliner unsullied. 4 speed flexes. Crazy double ups in the NFC North. Our rep series in the double. 6 spots to go. Quad. That quad in the MVP. 2 to go. 2 to go in that quad. That is a healthy chunk of change to spend before noon. But hot dog, would it be worth it? And hot dog, talk about preventing these late comers
Oh, yes.
to the show. Those afternoon watchers. So they come in, it's like, oh, okay, I'll be able to easily get that Marino, get that Favre, whatever. Sorry.
Not
we did
today.
a quad in the AM. And you've got to get up pretty early in the morning to double up in that MVP series with 10 boxes, 10 headliners left. And guess what y'all have done? Y'all have already done that getting up pretty early in the morning part. You're halfway there. You gotta hop in that quad. Man, that Josh Allen, Dan Marino double up would be that'd be a feather in your cap right there.
I feel it. I don't think it would happen in a double box break. It can. I'm just telling you where I feel this. I feel it in a quad.
More opportunity for it.
Well, that's why.
You double the chances of it happening.
Simply statistics. Now, let me tell you
More
what does
bites
get
at the apple.
what does get incredibly interesting. When you get through this quad, let's say neither of them come out, then you're like, uh-oh.
Whoa. That's even juicier.
But I don't know that I think I feel good about both of them coming out actually in the quad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
It's
pure
just-
conjecture.
Truly,
We literally have
no
No
say,
data
no
or
intelligence
science behind this. But aside from the sheer
vibes.
vibes and advantage that you have of being here now as opposed to the other people being in here later.
Well put.
And it is. Look, there's 2 away. And I know you must be thinking to yourself, all right, if somebody buys 1 more spot in that quad, I'll hop in. I'll do it. Just try me. I'll freaking do it. I'm crazy. I don't care. But someone else also has got to be thinking the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, if that goes, I'll snatch up that last spot. Well, this is a standoff is what this is.
An old Western standoff.
And if you're thinking about it, if you're saying, if this happens, then I'll do that, you've already made the decision.
You have.
You've already put your heart into it, put your wallet into it. Heck, that spot's probably added to cart as we speak. It's just a matter of checking out. And once that one spot's going to go, it's going to be a mad rush because it's not just you and that other hypothetical person. It's you and like 12 other people.
2 questions for you.
Okay.
As we wait for the magic that's going to come in these final 2 spots, closer magic, who's going to do it? That's kind of what we're sitting on. Speaking of potential MVPs and such, Tampa, you think they can give the Rams any trouble this weekend?
They could certainly give them trouble, give them a scare. It could be a close game. Baker loves playing close games. Don't forget all of those games from the early half of the season.
I need a pick from you. Rams or Bucks, and then Panthers or Niners.
At Rams?
At Rams.
I'll go.
You're riding with LA.
I'm going on California there.
You don't trust the Panthers at all. I love the Panthers.
Not going west. Not going west.
Interesting.
It's at San Francisco.
It is. I think there's something in the air there. But listen, I asked you. Bob saying if Marino gets to the last spot break, my mom and nephews might not get Christmas presents. Bob, all I'll say is the whole if it gets, like the quad opportunity here is incredible.
9-time Pro Bowl, 3-time All-Pro, 84 MVP, which, oh yeah, that's right. That was also his rookie year. So obviously he was Rookie of the Year as well. Burt Bell Award winner that year. 84 Player of the Year, 2-time Offensive. 98 Walter Payton Man of the Year. He'd have one of those little Walter Payton patches if he played today. A Virgo on top of it all.
Dan Marino, who many are calling the... Never mind.
Do you know where he went in the draft?
3rd round?
First round. No, first round. 83 draft, famous for...
So I thought he was first round, but I thought you were asking, like... Are you asking where in the first round?
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought he was a first rounder, but you asking the question, I thought we were talking about rounds. That's
No,
all right.
no.
Why in the first round? Let's go...
This is very fun.
Let's go 12.
Lower.
16.
Lower.
23.
Lower.
27?
Yeah.
Who went right before him?
Right before him, a center went to the Raiders.
Well, that's not
from
not
USC.
fair. He was probably great. Who?
Don Mosbar.
Murphy Dorr getting one more spot in that quad. He says, you know what, I'm having a morning, and I'm going to keep the morning up. Who's going to get the final spot?
83 draft. John Elway 1. Eric Dickerson pulled this morning 2. 3. Kurt Warner. Not that Kurt Warner. A running back going to Seattle from Penn State. Jimbo Covert, Hall of Fame. Bruce Matthews, Hall of Fame, 9th overall. Jim Kelly, get him plenty in here, 14th overall, Hall of Fame. Jim Jeffcoat, Dallas legend. Ken O'Brien, and then Ken O'Brien went before Dan Marino. Jets could have had Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Something to think about.
Something to ponder. Just something to ponder is all.
Hey, man, am I glad that... Well, it didn't really actually matter to the Patriots. Who's getting the closer magic here? That's my question.
One spot remains in that MVP quad.
Batman didn't close us out in the quad, but he did throw his hat in the ring. My guess is it's going to be rep and practice squad? Or no, both practice squad.
There's no double up for the Jim Brown, but that Jim Brown's kind of a prize all in and of itself. Come on. Take me where I want to go. Jim Brown, 9 Pro Bowls, 8 All-Pros, and 9 seasons. 9 seasons, 9 Pro Bowls, 8-time All-Pro, Jim Brown. Three-time MVP, Rookie of the Year, Player of the Year, Burt Bell Award, everything you want.
Yeah.
Jim
guy.
Brown, absolute legend of the league. Look at this. What? 1, 2, 3. Led the league in rushing 8 out of 9 years. Probably got hurt that middle year. Still made the Pro Bowl. Led the league in touchdowns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9 years. Career. Still the career leader in all-time yards per game. Rushing. 104.3 yards. Jim Brown.
You got it on a helmet like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. One spot to go.
Absolutely.
In that quad. And I know everyone's waiting to see, okay, what happens after this quad? Don't. Because you might be disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, those 4 speed flexes could go in this quad right now. And then people waiting there now is just sitting on the outside.
Who else can? Who, man? You know what? I'm going to look up Marcus Allen. Admittedly, a blind spot for me. Obviously, Hall of Famer. 6-time Pro Bowler. 2-time All-Pro. 16 years in the league, man. Done did the thing. Raiders in Kansas City. You just couldn't pull him away from the AFC West. MVP in 85, year before I hit this earth. Led the league in touchdowns 1, 2 times. Led the league in rushing 1985. 1,700 yards plus. Poetry in motion right there. Double that up with Terrell Davis.
TD.
TD. Terrell Davis. 3-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. Short career for the Hall of Famer, man. Hall of Famer, 7 years. 7 years, 3 MVPs, 3 All-Pros, 1 2,000-yard rushing season. All 3 of those Pro Bowl years. Led the league in first downs. 100 first downs back-to-back, 97, 98 years. Led the league in touchdowns, 97, 98, the 2 Super Bowl years. 98 MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. TD, Terrell Davis. One spot remains in that quad. Whose quad is it? That Brett Favre is still out there. That incredible Dan Marino. The incredible Jim Brown. Josh Allen, Dan Marino, double up out there. Sean Alexander, Kurt Warner, double up out there. Talk about your all 2000s teams right there. Emmitt Smith. How many MVPs have the Cowboys had? 1. It's Emmitt Smith. And he sat the first 2 games of the season out to make a point.
Yeah.
Literally, what better way to prove your value as the most valuable player than saying, y'all please do it without me. And they straight up cannot. Josh, you watched the Cowboys docuseries, right, on Netflix?
I haven't. I've heard
Ooh.
it's incredible.
I do highly recommend it.
It's weird. I'm at a point right now where I don't watch, like, I do live alone and I don't like watching things by myself, which is weird. I enjoy, like, different things, but, like, if I binge a series, I'm strange in that sometimes I feel like I'm wasting time, which is, like, I don't agree with the sentiment, but it is how I feel. Does that make sense? Like, I would never tell anybody else they're wasting time by doing that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they are. But for me personally, it's like, if I'm not doing something socially, if I'm not working, I don't know. That's how I feel at this point in time. It's strange.
That's
it's a weird.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I get it, because you're not really...
Like, if I was watching with my girlfriend, if I binged a
producing
show with my
something.
girlfriend, I'd be like, I'm not wasting time at all.
Because you're
Spend
having
time with her
a
and
shared experience. Now, are you watching something you've already watched before? Or
Nope.
is this new content? See, I would argue
New
that you are
content.
not wasting time if you're watching something new.
I would agree. I'm not going to argue against that. I'm just telling you, like, that is how my
Sure.
that's how I end up feeling.
Well,
I will say this.
could it possibly be that that's a byproduct of being perhaps told that we need to be being productive, we need to be getting stuff done, you know, at all times?
Yeah.
Like being told by, you know, whoever, be it, you know, someone close or other powers that be.
As someone who script writes and edits, I think actually there's the inverse of the argument is like you should be watching what people view as like the great documentaries and stuff like that. And so to that I say, yep. And if that's the mindset I go into watching something, I do not feel like I'm wasting time.
I mean, straight up, anytime I pulled up the Cowboys doc at home, I would just tell my wife, like, this is for work. Like, I'm going to be talking about this a lot at work.
Something I meant to mention earlier in the show.
Also, be sure to write off any, like, league pass or anything you do. Because it is for work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Throw that on my taxes.
Yeah.
My cousin was at the casino yesterday.
What up, cuz?
Charles Barkley walks in.
Wait, well, now, hold on a second. Go on.
Yeah, he says he was starstruck. Everybody kept going up for a photo, and he couldn't bring himself to do it. And we had this conversation. Because he's like, I don't want to bother him. And I'm like, that makes you the perfect person to get a photo with Charles Barkley. The perfect person to get a photo with fan-wise would never ask for the photo.
Right.
And something to think about, something to consider. And he texted me, I hate to be that guy, but I am still starstruck right now. About 16 hours later, the morning after, starstruck. He, big NBA fan, NBA historian. His dad was like huge. That grew up watching VHS tapes of NBA, and he's like, Charles Barkley, like couldn't even believe it. He's still stunned that he saw him in person.
An inside joke that again, you'll hear this name a lot, these names a lot. My boys Mullet and Tope is just a pure hypothetical of just this one instance, like a blackout of a moment. Just Charles Barkley at the blackjack table, and someone hits when they shouldn't have, and it's just Chuck going, "Man, go yourself."
No, but Charles Barkley, one of the coolest, like I think objectively one of the coolest people to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just lets it fly. You know, I loved when he was on Simmons a few months ago, and Simmons was asking him, you know, like, so what's up with the show? He's like, I don't know. I haven't said anything.
My favorite Charles Barkley moment is 2 words. Must see, or Chris Paul, Steve Nash must see TV. And he goes, that's not 2 words at all. He
Dude.
Oh, when I say 2 words, he goes, I didn't say 2 words. He goes, yeah, you did. He goes, okay. Paul and Nash. He's like, that's still not 2 words, Chuck. So good.
Oh, man. That's a whole show we could do is just Chuck moments, man. I think one of my favorites is still just his Ron Burgundy moment, doing the little T-Mobile hit, reading the teleprompter. Just, and T-Mobile, I'm a dumbass. Da-da-da-da-da. Wait, hold on. Oh, man.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. It is 10:30, bottom of the hour here on UA in the AM. It is Rip. It is Josh. It is a rip-roaring Tuesday morning here in the break room. Gonna drop that live break page in there one more time. We are one spot away from a quad box break in the MVP series. That would bring us down from 10 boxes to 6 boxes. Nothing but headliners remaining. Let's take a little tour of the break page. Un más tiempo. Absolutely wonderful day here in the break page. Hope you're having a great day along with us. Our practice squad is the Chase wheel spin. I'm going to give that 20 more minutes for us to fill up at least one practice squad break. I know the focus has been on the MVP this morning, as it should be, but we can walk and chew gum and break boxes in multiple series at the same time. Feel free to do so. Let's look. We got one more in that MVP quad. And in the meantime, we can also just rock out some practice squads. Everything you see here still available. Troy Aikman, Max Crosby, Michael Penix, Julius Peppers, Edgerrin James, Chris Carter on a speed flex, Tiki Barber, Barry Sanders, Howie Long on a speed flex, Anquan Bolden, Sterling Sharp, Anquan Bolden on a speed flex, AJ Green on a speed flex in this practice squad. Also, Michael Vick, Ricky Williams, Steve Largent. There you go. They're all available. 15 boxes of headliners, 30 boxes total. Tons of double up opportunities. Doubles are your best friends.
My best friend.
Replica series, hard count as I walk through the valley of the shadow of reps, baby. Every headliner but the Eric Dickerson is still available. Alvin Lights Kamara Action. Puka Nakua. Ray Lewis on the Ravens Rave. Warren Sapp with the Color Match Ink on that Bucks Lunar. Michael Irvin on the Rave. Earl Campbell. Phil Sims on the Rave. Jerry Rice on the Rave. Jim Kelly on the Rave. Josh Jacobs on the Slate Gold. Champ Bailey on the Flash. Drew Brees on the Lunar with the gold matching ink. LaShawn McCoy. Justin Jefferson. Jay Jettas with that yellow paint pen on the Rave. And that's it. We ain't got no secondary headliners here. Straight up, all photographed headliners. One spot remains in the quad. MVPs, nothing but MVPs. This is a truncated series, 20 boxes, 10 left, 10 headliners. Brett Favre, Speed Flex. Dan Marino on the Dark Watchers rivalry series, Speed Flex with the color match paint pen. If I don't see this, I'm gonna walk into traffic if this doesn't come out.
Whoa.
I know, I'm serious about this. I'm gonna fill my pockets with stones and walk into a pond in Burr Ridge.
We should not be sitting on this quad. One to go.
Kurt Warner on the Authentic Rave. Josh Allen on the Authentic Rave. Terrell Davis with that gold paint pen, mile high saluting the service. Jim Brown on the custom drippity drip pulled by Rip. Hopefully, Speed Flex for Jim Brown. Perhaps he is your legend's legend. That is Jim Brown. That's all I got to say about that. Emmitt Smith, league's all-time leading rusher. Emmitt Smith on the Authentic. Earl Campbell, the Tyler Rose of Texas. Houston legend right there on the Oilers Speed Flex, as well as Sean Alexander and Marcus Allen still available in the MVP. Double ups in the AFC East. Double ups in the NFC West. Double ups in the AFC West. Double ups are still out there. Quad time, baby. Let's go. A quad's the only time you can double up. You can double up twice. Double up. Double up. Vault doubles. Guess what? They're still your friends. 10 boxes left in this vault. 5 headliners remain. Triple up in the AFC West. Genty, Knicks, and third and Keenan Allen on that custom two-tone gradient speed flex. Also still there. Brett Favre on the winter warning, the gunslinger. Also still there on a full-size something or another, Zach Thomas Hall of Famer. There's that practice squad. There's the vault again. Here's our jerseys. 3 jerseys left until we get to a new jersey series. No headliners, but
Uncharacteristically slow in the jerseys this morning.
you know,
And it's because we've been focused elsewhere. Which
we
is,
have been. But I will say, you know, there is merit. Bill Krosky merit, if I may.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like the old Shopify was kinking the hose and then letting the orders come through.
Oh, on maybe on your end.
Oh, maybe on my end.
I got the bait. I got the Batman's orders.
Got it. Shout out. Oh, now they're all right. Now we're hopping in. Oh, your boy. Daddy's
Fozzie,
home.
yeah, didn't I say it?
All right, hold on. Let me,
I said Daddy's home.
say it to his face.
Which one? Well, no, I don't mean. I will say it again. I will once he's in here, and I know he's in here. I will say it. But
Shout
I did
out,
say he
gang.
was going to be the one who closed out that series.
More or less.
And now I'm in here, so you know, I'm not breaking, but yeah, I'll put the energy over this way.
There we go.
You're pretty good for him
There
too.
we go. You're in the room.
I'm in the
aura
room. I'm
is
going
in
to touch the
room.
boxes.
Exactly. See, there you go.
Yeah, Fozzie, I heard. Listen, I wish I was here for that Lotto series, my man. Hopefully, we get this going for you in the quad.
So we are sold out in that quad. We are halfway in that practice squad. Double box break as we should be. Spots are starting to flow and fly with a fervor here on a Tuesday morning. UA in the AM. Josh and I are here until 11 a.m. Midwest. The soonest, the latest, we'll be on. If you guys keep buying orders like this, 11:45, we'll go to 11:45. We're crazy like that. We don't give a hoot and
We've done it before, and we'll do it again.
That's right. That's not a threat. That's a promise, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. This is the MVP quad number 1, if I am not mistaken.
I haven't listed as number 2.
Number 2. No, I am mistaken. That's why I put that in there.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Rip was auditioning for the role of the off-Broadway performance of Bats, Bats, Bats as Mr. Freeze yesterday. We got him out of it.
That's funny. That's a great way to handle being unlucky.
That is the outlook to have there. Let me get everyone's names here on the screen as soon as they are available. There they are. MVP quad, baby. We've made it to the promised land. Tobias Walter, Matthew McLaughlin, Dan Jobbett, Murphy Dore, and Timothy Oslo. Please hit me up with 4 box numbers or the appropriate wheel requests. Let's go. I need numbers. Wheel. 1 wheel from Fozzie. I need at least 3 numbers left from either Tobias, Matthew, Dan, or Murphy. Or Timmy, if you want to go a little crazy. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. But yeah, Tobias, Matthew, Dan, Murphy. Numbers or wheel calls. The McLaughlin report. That's more or less before my time.
I saw a clip. I saw a really weird clip yesterday.
Okay.
This is borderlining like political. It's not, but it's not that bad. But I saw it was Tucker Carlson on MSN hosting an MSNBC show.
Yeah.
And
this is back in the day.
And Rachel Maddow came on as a guest.
Yeah.
And they were joking with each other about what would happen post-election. And it was just like,
it's
crazy
a bizarre
how
world.
different, how hostile it's become now. And hopefully we get back to what it was then.
Well, and
Because those two people would say they despise each other and think they're like Satan now. And it's like, I don't know. It was kind of nostalgic in the sense of like missing viewing each other as human beings.
If you've never gone back and caught an old clip of Jon Stewart on this show called Crossfire.
Yes, with Tucker.
Boom.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what's up. All right. Well, we might just have the Fozzie special and go to the wheel for the rest of the 3 numbers. which is fine, perfectly fine. 10 boxes left, so I'll stick with the regular 30 wheel.
What made me think of that? It was something you said, but I already can't
The
remember.
McLaughlin report.
Oh yes, that's what it was.
The old weird political panel
I needed
show.
I needed to have a reason for saying it.
I only have a justification for knowing what that is based on SNL.
Yes.
You know.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Wheel 4 times. In the MVP. Oh, wait, what am I doing? It's a 20-box series, so this doesn't even make sense. This makes sense. So, here we go. 20-box series, spinning this 20 wheel. Drag wheel to spin? No, I'm not going to drag the wheel to spin. All right. 7, we don't have 7. We have 5 and 10. Let me go here. Between 5 and 10, it will be box 5. Next. Box 12. Box 12. We don't have. We do have 11 and 13. Cool. This is great. We're having a great time, right?
We shouldn't have 13.
We don't have 13?
Oh no, we do. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not, Josh.
Gosh, man.
It's all right. Now you just hit me with the Napoleon Dynamite. Gosh. Box 11, please.
Holy crap.
Box 11. So 5 and 11. No, what am I doing? Get out of here. All right, 7 again. So it's going to be 10. Next closest we have. And then our last box. Hey, 13 on the dot. Great. Now let's grab these excellent names. Thank you to everybody who bought into this incredible quad in an incredible spot for an incredible Tuesday. Thank you so much, my incredible co-host and producer, Josh Scott. Oh my gosh.
Those are in order.
What a stack. All right. Okay. 12 clicks, 4 boxes, 8 spots. Oh, we love our numbers. Halfway, bada boom, 10, 11, 12. All right. Best of luck, gang. Here we go. This is how our divisions half shooketh out. Murphy Dore, NFC North, NFC West, crossing midfield, AFC North.
This is the boomer, yeah?
Yep. Tobias Walter, NFC South. Dan Jobbett, NFC East. What is wrong with my mouth today? Matthew McLaughlin, AFC South and AFC West. And Timothy Oslo, AFC East. Timmy's in the Alan Marino spot.
He is.
Fozzie Ozzy, there you go. He's in the spot already. Better placement than he had with me most of yesterday. Box 5. Let's get it, gang. Got these extra crinkly new rain bags. You gotta love them. Oh! Stand up salute. Let's get it. On the salute to service, mile high salute to service, Terrell Davis with the gold paint pen for the two-time Super Bowl champion, former MVP. Radke Sports has the certification, full-size, authentic. That is some beautiful ink right there for the Hall of Famer, 2,000-yard rusher, Terrell Davis, AFC West. Matthew McLaughlin gets us kicked off with the Terrell Davis Bucking Bronco right here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised you picked up on the McLaughlin Report reference. It's like, how'd that happen?
I did debate in college.
Oh, that actually would make sense. Never mind. I take it all back. Josh did debate in college. Say less. Did you ever judge any forensics tournaments?
Yes.
Yeah, dog.
That's what I did. I debated in forensics tournaments and I judged forensics tournaments.
I never got to go to a forensics tournament because our debate teacher gave birth before the tournament was up. But in college, I definitely judged them, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, judging's fun, just in general.
When they're not being techie and you let it be a debate, you know what I mean? But I bet you would have been actually a techie judge. Not, and I don't mean that in a bad way. You would have really supported the rules of the thing, and you would have been like, "Hey, this is how it works."
I'll say this: I supported the spirit of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's you love the closing arguments of like he can try that, but spirit of debate, judge, and then you're like, oh yeah.
All right.
Terrell Davis.
10. Box 10. I was also doing not as many debates as I was duos and whatnot.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Yep. See, I wanted to do a duo of The Lion King, but it was kind of like that's not really my thing, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been in the spirit of what a duo is supposed to be. But I would have had a lot of fun with it.
Box 10 here in the MVP series. Only gonna be 6 left after this.
It's so funny. I can't believe you've judged forensic tournaments.
Oh, the things
small
you don't know
world.
about me just about fit in the Grand Canyon there, Josh.
It doesn't shock me at all either, which is the funniest part.
I mean, it absolutely tracks.
Yeah.
Speaking of fitting in the Grand Canyon, it feels like we got a big boy here. They couldn't hide for long, Josh. And it's not just any speed flex. It's your legend's legend, Jim Brown. Oh my goodness. Look at that beautiful brown face mask, the drip all over. Jim Brown, not for nothing, but a high school all-star teammate of my grandfather, Dick Cammy. Jim Brown, Radke Sports with the certification. You love to see those full-size speed flexes. Jim Brown, what's to be said about Jim Brown that hasn't already been said? AFC North, Murphy Dore, that is a return right there. Murphy, I know you dropped a lot of coin, and this is great. This is a great
I mean, I said you're playing with house money, and he did. And
yeah.
Yeah.
More house money his way. Fozzie saying, yeah, Rip kept putting me in a spot called the sidelined IR. It was weird. Yeah, I added a spot. It was weird. There we go. Murphy Dore.
We should do a series called Career-Ending Injuries.
Oh, no. I have, for the longest time, wanted to get a Lawrence Taylor, Joe Theismann dual signed.
Yeah.
But I doubt Joe would sign that.
Right.
You'd have to get him to sign it first, and then LT would probably laugh
And
signing
then
it
do
second.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's as impossible as. That'd be really cool.
Hell, maybe Joe will do it. You know, someone yesterday, everyone had a price. Everybody's got a price. Ted DiBiase.
No one.
Dan Javitt, gorgeous lid. That was my hope in the MVP. Can't win them all. Well, can't, but it seems Murphy can't stop. It was Kelly Hansen was the real heater yesterday in the lottery. Murphy Dore investing, certainly, but staying hot. We're only halfway in that double. Halfway in that double. Or the quad, what am I saying? Box 11. Let's see. Gray face mask. Well, let's just keep the ball moving on the ground with yet another all-time great running back the league has ever seen. The league's leader, in fact, in rushing yards all-time. Go Gators, it's Emmitt Smith on a full-size authentic. You know he had his own certification on it, legit Prova, on the classic standard Dallas Cowboys lid. If you ask me, you're going to want one of the triplets in your collection. You're going to want Emmitt Smith on the classic, big blue, silver background. Bam, Emmitt Smith. Gorgeous hit right there. NFC East, Dan Jabbit. So we're spreading that love around. We are spreading that love around in this quad. Nobody being a greedy piggy at the trough, so to speak. Dan Jabbit, well done. Too little or too much?
You know what? You hit the overload. I think too much, but also I didn't sleep a ton last night.
Well,
sorry.
Oh, one left. One left. What a quad this has been. Still only one speed flex somehow.
Yeah.
So those speed flex numbers are getting juicy. As juicy as the back of a lady's sweatpants in the 2000s, huh? Let's see what we got. Last box of the quad, 6 boxes left. It's been a pleasure and an honor breaking for you all. Thank you so much for closing out this quad. And let's finish out this quad, the theme of which, all-time running backs. Actually, yeah, Terrell Davis, Emmitt Smith, Jim Brown. Well, let's finish it up with a little poetry in motion. Marcus Allen, doubling up Matthew McLaughlin in the AFC West. Double up happened. Beautiful signature for the Hall of Fame. Marcus Allen, Fanatics with the certification, full size, authentic right there. Beautiful, beautiful helmet. That unsullied Raiders lid right there.
And I don't want to step on the announcement, but 3 Speed Flex is still available and both AFC helmets.
3
Josh Allen and Marino.
3 Speed Flexes, 6 boxes. That is what it is. Timmy, my bad, dude. I wish there were any control I had over it whatsoever, but my hands aren't even tied.
I tried pushing it over there.
We tried to get the aura, the magic going. You had the closer spot, Timothy. You did everything right, man. You did everything right. This game will steal your heart sometimes, though,
I will
as Joe
say,
Aguilar likes to say.
I think everyone should look to Dan, and Dan didn't end up winning, so he was good about it anyway, but he always, even if he didn't, he's great about it.
Yes.
Look to Dan, look to Fozzie, how to handle losses. They are absolute veterans of the break room. They do it. They celebrate with everyone despite the times that they don't win, and they've had their fair share of wins. So those are, really good shout-outs to them because
classy, real class acts.
We've seen others who don't handle it nearly as well, and it's always, we're very grateful for those who know how to I don't use the term behave, but know how to react.
To those who don't, sad trombone.
Yes.
To those who do, applause. Chimes in. Let me get this written up.
But again, I'd be hopping in the MVP now. It's 10:56. We can keep it up.
We could finish the MVP series.
We have enough time if we continue to get orders.
Yeah. What's left in the reps for headliners? Everybody but Eric Dickerson there, Steven. Hey, Bob, brother, I get it. You know, price tag, not exactly not steep. You know, you get in where you can. And where you can't, others can, and others will. You know, it is the nature of the break room. But, you know, nevertheless, we are always very appreciative of everybody that plays with us here at Ultimate Autographs. No, cheesy.
Dom, Bears splitting with the Packers this year? No shot? I think they are. I think they are.
I like that jacket.
Thank you.
That's nice.
In fact, I'm not.
Is that
I'm
a
not
speed flex on there?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, rep.
Ah.
I don't mean to come at you when you step in, but I just did my playoff prediction again. Packers go 10-6-1. It's not a playoff spot.
No? Was that 8 spot?
It's the 8, yeah. And that it has the Lions and the Bears tying at 12-5.
The Bears?
Yeah, man.
No shot.
Yeah.
What you got against them baby Bears right now, dog? They're
I
on
think
fire.
they have to be respected. I think they have to be respected.
Second lowest DVOA for 7-3.
I don't know what that is, Dom. I don't know what that
DVOA.
is.
We talk wins and losses, Dom. Here's what I'll do.
What does that stand for? DVOA.
I don't know, but it helps.
Dom.
Defense versus other athletes?
It helps my narrative, so I'm going to go with it.
Helps your narrative.
Dom,
Okay.
I'm gonna have the Bears split with Green Bay and then take against the Lions and San Fran at the end, but they're gonna lose to the Lions, so it doesn't really even matter. But let's say that happens. Green Bay does go 11-5-1, take the 6th seed, and that would put you against the Rams first round, or excuse me, Green Bay against the Lions first round.
Okay, I like that a little better. I think we got a shot there.
Here, you disagree with this? This is my AFC final prediction. 1 seed Patriots, 2 seed Colts, 3 seed Broncos, 4 seed Ravens, 5 seed Bills, 6 seed, where are they? Oh, Chargers, 7 seed Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the schedules. Yeah.
Of course, we're talking off screen with host of your 12 o'clock show, Dom Pellegrini.
Doing a little preview.
Big Packers fan. I'll be producing in Josh's seat for Dom at the noon show as we potentially are wrapping up our show here today. Let me take a quick little look at the break page and see where we stand. But
Haven't got anything yet.
Regardless-
Again, that MVP, definitely where we want to be.
regardless of whatever happens, a heck of a show today here, Josh.
Absolutely.
Great job.
Absolutely.
Let's just run down this break page real quick just to kind of maybe take a little preview into the future here. Let me refresh, make sure. Nope, that is what I'm seeing. Okay. We're 4 to go in the practice squad. That was our Chase Wheel spin today, but we were focused on the MVP. We still have 3 to go in the double for the reps as well. By the way, practice squad, 30 boxes. Everybody you see there is available. Reps. Let's see. We are at 22 boxes, 14 headliners. Everybody but Eric Dickerson is available. 3 spots to go in the double there. We have another quad for the MVP up. Only 6 boxes left. So we got a quad and a double. 1 spot bought into the double. Double up in the AFC East. Still alive with Josh Allen on a Rave Authentic Dan Marino on the Darkwater Rivalry Series. Brett Favre on a speed flex still available. Earl Campbell on a speed flex still available. Sean Alexander, Kurt Warner double up in the NFC West. 6 boxes, 6 headliners, 3 speed flexes in 6 boxes. That should be going real quick, if not now, at the start of the 12 o'clock show, or frankly, in between there, because y'all can order even when we're not streaming. Y'all know that. Vault, 10 boxes, 5 headliners, 2 speed flexes, Brett Favre on the winter warning, Keenan Allen on the two-tone custom, and then he'll triple up with Ashton Genty and Brett Favre. If we still have, I don't think we have a quad for the vault up. So double up 3 ways. There you go. And then the jerseys, 3 jerseys left, no headliners. Throw it in. Throw it in like an impulse item to any of your double or single spots. That's my suggestion there. We are at 11:01. Last order we had was into the double rep series, bringing that 3 to go. But that was 10 minutes ago. So let's see if we can get some orders in these last few minutes while we wrap up with Josh and I. Put a bow on this UA in the AM that has been so fantastic here on a Tuesday morning. Josh.
Yes, sir.
5-1. Rank the helmets. I think I know what number 1's going to be, but give me your 5-1. I can, if anything.
Marcus Allen, 5.
Okay.
Emmitt Smith, 4.
Wow.
Barry Sanders, 3.
Okay.
Terrell Davis, 2.
Wow.
Number 1, Jim Brown.
With a bullet. Jim Brown. Absolutely. Pretty similar. I think I'm going to go Marcus Allen, 5, although I do really love his signature. Terrell Davis, 4. Emmitt Smith, 3. Barry Sanders, 2. Jim Brown, 1. Let's see what we got cooking order-wise. Let's see. Looks like we are 3 to go in the practice squad double now. And your boy, Fozzie Ozzie, 2 spots in the MVP double. MVP double. There you go. 2 spots for Timothy Oslo. Shout out, my man, getting that crack-a-lackin'. 5 spots now in the double. Steven asking what's left in the practice squad? Everything. All 30 boxes, all headliners, Steven. Everything, everybody in the practice squad. Thank you for asking. Never mind new series. Hey, you're all good, brother. You're all good. It was the Chase Wheelspin today, so, it wouldn't have been shocking to have gotten a few of those in there. One of the best price points to get yourself a speed flex that we offer up. Josh, man, any final thoughts for today's edition of UA in the AM?
We hit the ground running. We didn't really stop.
That's right.
Fozzie says, screw it, I'm hopping back in, as he should.
That's the spirit right there, man. So many people get knocked off the horse, and they're like, I'm not messing with horses ever again.
Yeah, which is...
The real riders.
The reality is horses are beautiful animals, and sometimes you got to fall off to really appreciate.
That's right. And the brakes are beautiful animals. Sometimes you got to not win a helmet to really appreciate when you do.
That's right.
Yeah. I've always said this, Josh, and now that you're here, I'm glad that someone can also relate to this. The brakes are like horses. Simply put, the brakes are like horses. And if we need to explain it anymore, then we're just wasting breath. Not wasting breath, not wasting time. It seems as though we are 2 to go now in the practice squad double. Is that the case?
If that's what you're reading, I got to check this.
Maybe 3 to go. I may be jumping the gun.
I think
a little
3
bit.
to go.
Okay. I might just be getting a little excited. But
I like that the show's pro horse.
we're a pro horse show here. UA in the AM.
I was going to ask that, though.
Good. I'm glad we were able to get ahead of that there, Dom. Josh grew up around horses, ranches, all that stuff. My wife, Charlie, same sort of background. Studied equine sciences in college down in the Ocala UF campus. Yeah, we are 2 to go now in that practice squad double. 2 to go in the practice squad double.
Bronco helmet on the table.
Got to respect the ponies, man. You know, if we had some Colts, we'd have them up here as well. You know, my high school, we were the MacArthur Mustangs.
There you go.
Yeah. These horses running through the
No wonder
break
why
room
you
here.
do good out. Oh, like the. Guy can't do it.
That was a little more Scooby coated, but it's all right.
Brady.
I'll give it until 11:08 to see if we're going to close out this practice squad double. Only 2 spots left. I'll go ahead and drop that linky link in there. 2 spots left in the practice squad double. So give a couple minutes, 1 for each spot left. We'll hop off at 11:08. Should we not have any more orders? But it looks like we will. J. Cole hopping in. Richard Kane. How's it going, everybody? Tony Gonzalez, Peter Mento. Shout out. Hope everyone's having a great day. A great day. Am I not on YouTube right now? What the hey? All right, now we're on YouTube. I don't know what this nonsense is giving me. One last wicked bit, Josh, not really having to do with the movie. Did you see the red carpet where the guy was trying to like get a picture with Ariana Grande?
Yeah,
And
did
Cynthia
you know that's the
Erivo
same
straight
guy
up-
who jumped on stage?
Yes. And Cynthia Erivo just straight up bodied that dude.
Yeah. Yes.
Just yoked his, oh man. Give me a Cynthia Erivo helmet. Get her playing strong safety or something.
Put her in the
Ryan-
speed flex.
Yeah, man. Ryan Andreessen closing us out in that double in the practice squad, hoping he's taking home both of
Did
them
he?
helmets. So
Are we? You see, sold out.
I see sold out.
Okay.
The other, right? Yeah. Based on a Stephen King, Jason Bateman, who was like kind of a bait and switch. Spoilers. Yeah. Oh God, don't give me. Thank God they started getting kooky with that series. Cool. Get your J's crossed and dotted over there. The Outsider. Thank you, Ryan. The Outsider. Cool. All right. Well, maybe you have show caller magic in addition to closer magic coming up here. Excited to have this inaugural break into the Audible Practice Squad double. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started. All right, for the practice squad double, please hit me with 2 box numbers or the right amount of wheel requests. 2 box numbers or the correct number of wheel requests here in this practice squad.
I did what you warned me not to, but it's okay because we didn't do any
Adorable.
breaks.
As long as you caught it.
Yep.
That's the key right there. Dom, if you're producing at any point that we have these reps and practice squad up, they're the same price point. So eagle eye, my friend, eagle eye. So I was telling Josh, it happens to all of us. So we are good. There we go. There's our names. If you see your name there on the screen. Alfredo Liscioto, Timothy Oslo, Joshua Bateman, Eric Zafran, Tony Gonzalez, Richard Kane, Jonathan Colvin, and Ryan Andreessen. Man, 8 for 8 right there. No repeats.
Bang, bang.
Talk about rounding up the usual suspects, huh? Anybody there? Timmy, go ahead, drop your wheel. And then anyone else can drop a box number. Or if you want to beat them, 2 box numbers or a wheel request for 2. We'll do it either way. I will say we get to 11-11. I'm going to make a wish, and that wish will be going to the wheel. And then Josh, as soon as you can get another double up for that practice squad, we can get people buying into those for that noon show. Trying to hook Dom up with some pre-fills over here.
No, absolutely.
Maybe a pre-fill in that double in the reps would be nice. 11-11, I'm going to the wheel. For this double in the practice squad, we got them all. So it's going to be 4 and 15. 4 and 15. All right. That's going to be 12 clicks in the randomizer. Josh Box is 4 and 15.
Bang, bang.
If you please. All right. 12 clicks. 12 clicks to wrap up UA in the AM. Or is it? If y'all want to get a little freaky deaky, close out another series. Thank you, Josh. First couple boxes here in the practice squad. How many more clicks do we have? All right. Aaron Rodgers not getting surgery. Status against the Bears week 12, unknown. 11 and 12.
Just got a personal.
Who did?
Zay Kong. Brand new
Okay.
person.
Right on. Welcome.
It I don't know if they wanted on stream.
That's fine. If anything, we can figure it
Put
out.
it there.
Timothy Oslo, NFC North. Ryan Andreessen, excuse me. NFC South, Richard Kane. NFC East, NFC West, Tony Gonzalez, excuse me, jeez. Joshua Bateman. AFC South, Alfredo Escoto. AFC East, and Eric Safran. AFC West. Let's go, gang. Box 4. Thank y'all so much for buying, playing, chatting. All the good stuff. What's it gonna be? It is a mixer. Oddly enough, I didn't see any minis on the graphic. Let's see what we got. Well, it's a mini. It is. All right. Speaking of Bears, Charles Peanut Tillman. Charles Tillman. Yaslo, Timmy, Fozzie Ozzy, NFC North. Coming through for you.
How about that?
Well done. Charles Tillman. That's the first time I've seen a Peanut Tillman in the room. Charles.
Expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. That is my new favorite meme. It's getting every trade deadline. That was one of the funniest posts I've seen in a while. Sauce Gardner to Brees Hall after the trade. So good. Expect one of us in the wreckage. Oh, man. Gotta love it.
Poor Brees Hall. They'll be fine. They got 5 draft picks.
Yeah, they're gonna be
15. I like this jersey. It's an Eagles white jersey. Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles right there. Oh, with the Beckett certified. Custom Eagles jersey right there. Fly, Eagles, fly. Richard Kane, NFC East. Congratulations. And just like that, 28 boxes, all 15 headliners remain. Darren Sproles. Mr. Flex Spot for me back in the day right there. Darren Sproles. All right. Well, unless Zay Kong is out there watching and would like us to rip that personal right now, we can take care of that in the noon show with Dom. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe any other spots have been sold yet.
Not that I'm seeing.
Okay, well, that could be a perfect point for us to sign off and get ready for that next show. Josh, we'll see you back in here tomorrow morning. Catch me right there in less than an hour on the producer's side with Dom Pellegrini sitting where my butt is right now. Thank y'all so much. Yes, Fozzie, you did. You won the Charles Peanut Tillman Chicago Bears mini. You did win. So there you go. Closing the show with a dub. And yeah, we'll see you at the noon. Thank you so much to everybody out there watching, buying along, chatting along, all that good stuff across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Y'all make it possible. Everyone here at Ultimate Autographs makes it functional. So thank you, everybody out there in this warehouse and abroad.
This morning. Absolutely a fun show. We love the shows we're running.
Yes, indeed. So again, thank you to everybody from one side of this warehouse to the other. Everybody here at Ultimate Autographs, everybody at home, everybody on the break staff. Josh, thank you so much for another great show. Looking forward to keeping it rolling in the noon. And until then, I'll see you later. I have friends everywhere.